Okay, I had to change my plans a little bit. I ended up with some type of stomach virus. It's taken me almost 3 weeks to get over. So I haven't been able to work on the boat. Tonight's the first night that I actually worked on the boat. And trying to get some more tore out. I did build a jig for the motor mounts and got that out, and I'll kind of show you what that looks like. It's sitting down here on the ground, and it's got the motor mounts bolted to it down on this side. And this lays across the back of the port and starboard side across the back, and I leveled it up, put outriggers back to the back. And I've been working on tearing out the rotten the rotten stringers, and it looks like I'll probably have to tear out the transom as well. This thing is a mess. I mean, really, the biggest problems I'm finding, other than the rot, I'm not sure where all the water came from, probably just on the floor itself, soaking through. I haven't looked for fittings that might be leaking. But what I am finding is Wellcraft did a terrible job when they put these stringers in. If you can see this is air hole under here, so there's these huge bubbles in the stringer. This stringer sets at an angle like this. But all over the boat, you can see some of the shoddy fiberglass work that Wellcraft did. I'm not sure I'd ever buy another Wellcraft. This isn't from freezing and bubbling out. This is absolutely from just throwing the fiberglass cloth over it and allowing it to bubble. And it's all through here. You can see huge bubbles that Wellcraft did. One thing I did notice about this one, this stringer here is straight up and down, but these stringers are placed at an angle to this thing, and this stuff is a mess. I mean, it comes up, but as you can see the bottom of the hull right there, there's only about 1.5 inches between, or maybe 1 inch between the plywood and the outside part of that hull there. This here area is completely rotten. It just falls apart as you touch it. Just nasty. And so is the stringer supports right there. And that's of course where the motor mounts were once I removed those. And this is kind of what it looks like as you're going along. It's going to be a long and tedious process to dig that out. And at this point, I'm not sure. I'm hoping that area right up there is a bulkhead that goes all the way down, so I can just tie into that bulkhead with new stringers. But at this point, I'm not sure. I don't think this side of the boat is as bad as that side, but nevertheless, it all has to be torn out. So I'll work from that. And just kind of wanted to update you on how it's going. I've yet to take the gas tank out. I've got to bring home a can from work to put the gas in. There's some gas in here. I probably need to get that done before I go any further, just for a safety issue. It is all closed off and what have you. I'm really not sure. I think I'm going to go buy a multi-tool to take this plywood lip out. It actually moves pretty easy, but I don't want to take a chance on damaging the outside of the hull out here, so I'm going to take a multi-tool and try to cut that back as far as I can, and then of course I'll shave that off. Anyway, I did see at Lowe's the other day where they have a flat blade to fit the Sawzall, and I thought that would be a good idea for this foam if I just start one area and chip like you would a floor, the tile floor that you're trying to get up. It may run off pretty good. I'm going to give it a shot and see if I can get this side cleaned out this weekend. Of course, it's Wednesday night tonight, and I don't have a whole lot of time to work in the evening, so I think I'm going to call it quits for right now. But that's the direction I'm going to go, and I'll talk with you later.